6 ways men subconsciously show weakness to women. Fellas, let's get real. Most men don't even realize the little habits that quietly destroy a woman's respect for them. You think you're being strong, funny, or even romantic, but to her, it's a flashing red sign that says weakness. And once a woman starts seeing you as weak, the clock starts ticking on her attraction and her loyalty. In this video, I'm breaking down 6 subtle ways men subconsciously show weakness to women, and why these mistakes can make her lose interest, pull away, or even leave you for good. If you've ever wondered why women lose respect for men who seem to do everything right, pay attention, because the truth might sting, but it will set you free. 1. You always want to have control. One of the biggest ways men unknowingly show weakness to women is by always needing to have control. Think about it. When you're constantly trying to dictate what she does, who she talks to, or how she lives, you're not showing strength. You're exposing insecurity. Real masculine energy isn't about monitoring her phone, interrogating her about her male friends, or constantly reminding her what's acceptable in a relationship. It's about creating an environment where loyalty and respect are a natural response to the man you are. If she doesn't already understand that certain boundaries protect the health of the relationship, then she's simply not the woman for you. Trying to enforce control only reveals that you don't trust her, and worse, that you don't trust yourself to walk away if she crosses the line. A strong man doesn't beg for respect. He sets his standards, lives by them, and lets the wrong woman remove herself. 2. You always initiate sex. Listen carefully. When you're the one always chasing sex, you're showing her that you can't control your own desires, and women pick up on that instantly. It tells her that the beast between your legs runs the show, not you. And once she sees that, she knows exactly how to use it against you. She'll start weaponizing intimacy, denying you sex when she wants leverage, dangling it like a carrot to reward you when you meet her demands. Before you know it, you're not a man in control of his relationship. You're a trained dog responding to treats. Real men don't beg for intimacy. They create an energy where she naturally craves it and initiates it herself. When you're grounded in self-control, when sex is a bonus instead of a desperate need, she can't manipulate you with it. But if you're always the one initiating, always pressing for it, she's already got you by the leash, and once she senses you're that easy to control, her respect for you evaporates. 3. You share your struggles with her. Another hidden way men show weakness is by constantly unloading their struggles onto a woman, thinking she'll carry it with them out of empathy. This is where most men get it wrong. Women are emotional, yes, but emotional does not automatically mean empathetic. She might feel for you in the moment, she might listen, but deep down, she can't help but start seeing you differently once you expose too much vulnerability. The hard truth is this: the more you cry to her about your problems, the more you kill her attraction to you. A woman might support you when you're down, but she doesn't fall in love with your struggles. She falls in love with your strength to overcome them. That doesn't mean you should be stone cold or robotic, but it does mean you must be selective about what you share. Handle your battles with discipline and composure, and only reveal the lessons after you've conquered them. That way, she sees you as a man who can face storms without breaking, not as another burden she has to carry. Share your wins, share your vision, share the fact that you're handling business even when it's tough. But the moment you start leaning on her for emotional stability, you flip the roles, and once she feels like the strong one, she loses respect for you as a man. 4. You flaunt your wealth. Here's the truth. When a man flaunts his wealth, he's not signaling strength, he's signaling insecurity. A man who is truly fulfilled and confident in himself doesn't need to parade his lifestyle for others to clap for him. If you're constantly flashing money, cars, watches, or trips, what you're really saying is, I don't believe who I am is enough, so I need shiny things to cover it up. Women are sharp. They know when you're using wealth as a mask, and instead of respecting you, they see you as a wallet to exploit. The man who doesn't need to prove himself, who quietly lives well and lets his presence do the talking, commands far more respect than the one begging for validation through material things. A strong man knows his value isn't in what he can show off, but in the grounded confidence of knowing he could lose it all and still be a man of worth. Flaunting wealth doesn't attract genuine love. It attracts opportunists, And the moment the money slows down, so does her loyalty. 5. You say negative things about yourself. Too many men think self-deprecating jokes are harmless or even charming. But here's the reality. Every time you talk down on yourself, even as a joke, you're planting seeds of disrespect in her mind. She might laugh in the moment, but deep down she's registering one thing. This man doesn't value himself. And if you don't respect yourself, why should she? Women don't admire men who constantly clown themselves. They admire men who carry themselves with quiet pride and unshakable self-belief. When you make yourself the punchline just to get a laugh or keep the vibe light, what you're really showing her is that approval from others matters more to you than your own dignity. That's weakness. A strong man can laugh, yes, but he never undermines his own worth for validation. If you want her respect, you have to speak and act like a man who respects himself first, because the moment you start tearing yourself down, she'll silently agree with you and treat you exactly how you see yourself. 6. You don't show her affection. A lot of men confuse masculine frame with being cold, distant, or emotionally unavailable, and that's just as much a weakness as being overly needy. If you can't show your woman affection, you're not strong, you're emotionally stunted, and she feels it. Women want to feel desired, wanted, and cared for, but they don't want to be worshipped or made the center of your universe. The balance is everything. A man who can hold his ground, stay focused on his mission, and still make his woman feel valued is the man she respects the most. But here's the catch. Don't ever believe affection will buy you loyalty. You can love her deeply, treat her well, and she can still cheat or exploit you if that's who she really is. Affection should come from a place of strength, not fear. You give it because you choose to, not because you're hoping it keeps her from leaving. A man in his true frame shows affection without losing himself, and that's what makes her feel safe, respected, and proud to stand by his side. Conclusion. At the end of the day, respect is the foundation of attraction. A woman might like you, she might enjoy your company, but the second she senses weakness, her instincts kick in, and she'll test you, exploit you, or walk away. Your job as a man isn't to control her, beg for her affection, or prove your worth. It's to live in such a way that respect becomes non-negotiable. If you found value in this video, hit that like button, drop a comment below, sharing which of these 6 mistakes you've seen play out in your own life, and don't forget to subscribe for more real, raw conversations on relationships, respect, and masculinity. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next.